If you guys are looking for some coins to get ready for some of the insane content about to come to Madden Mobile, go check out instantmaddencoins.com. They're fast, cheap, and reliable, and use my code SABER to get yourself a discount. Hey, what is going on, guys? Sabertooth here, and today I'm going to be talking about ways how you guys can possibly get your hands on some virtually free and insane elite cards both this week and next week. And in addition to that, I'm going to be talking to you guys about maybe the craziest leak I've seen all year so far throughout Madden Mobile 17. And you guys will definitely not want to miss this information. Guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, guys. You have been doing amazing lately. I was hoping for 17,000 subscribers by 2017, and you guys have already made my wishes come true. I just can't wait to see where we can get to by the end of this year, guys. Keep it up. Thank you guys so much for the support, and let's get right into the video. So first of all, guys, as you may or may not know, the newest round of player ups is in Madden Mobile 17, and this may be the best batch we have seen all year. Ezekiel Elliott, Khalil Mack, and Mike Evans round out maybe the best round that we have seen, and I'm going to go over why that is, as well as the already leaked round of next week's player ups, all in today's episode. So let's get right into this. I don't want to make it too long, but here we go. Mike Evans, 75 overall right now, plus 3 overall per 25 receiving yards. Decent stats, not too fast, but he's decent all-round stats for a 75, and he's a very tall card. Now, guys, this can be pretty much a big hit or a big miss. They're playing the Saints, my Saints, and notoriously the Saints have a pretty bad defense, but this year they've actually been holding big-name receivers to under 3 digits, guys. They've blocked Demaryius Thomas, Crabtree, Kelvin Benjamin, Emmanuel Sandwich. They've already blocked Mike Evans and Odell from reaching 100 passing yards in one game, or receiving yards, which he would need to hit that elite tier. However, guys, he is projected to be the #1 wide receiver for this week, projected to hit 95 receiving yards. So take that as it is. 95 receiving yards would mean just under the 100-yard mark that he would need to become an elite. So I can see him being maybe an 84 overall. I would just complete all these sets just in case. I do that every week because they have the potential to become some amazing cards. So if you guys don't know how to get these, either trade up past player ups in for these tokens, play the live event, get them for absolutely free, or just go pick up some of these players on the auction block and toss them into the set. Let's keep going, guys. Next one is going to be Khalil Mack, the defensive end from the Raiders, guys. Khalil Mack is projected as the #1 fantasy D lineman this week, plus 3 overall per every 2 tackles that he gets. Now, Khalil Mack only averages around 6 to 7 tackles a game, and that's a little bit problematic. He rarely gets 8 tackles. He's only done it 4 times in his entire career, and he's only had over 10 once. However, he still has the possibility of getting between 6 and 8 tackles. If he gets 8 tackles, that's not out of the question because they're playing the Indianapolis Colts, and their O-line right now is severely crippled by injuries. Lots of backups in there. So I can see him getting around 6 to 8 tackles. If we go with 8 tackles, that means he's going to be an 87 elite, guys. So hopefully he gets 8 tackles, and that would be pretty nice. Khalil Mack is a very good card. His base card is very good, and I'm sure this one would be just as good. And especially considering you get it for almost nothing, it's definitely worth the risk. Lastly, guys, probably the least risky of them all, Ezekiel Elliott. This guy, very similar to the LaShawn McCoy card we saw last week, plus 3 overall for every 30 yards from scrimmage. And guys, Ezekiel Elliott, obviously, every card he has is absolutely amazing. Speed, acceleration, carrying, agility, and strength, guys. Ezekiel Elliott is just a freak of nature, and his stats definitely reflect that. He has gotten over 120 yards from scrimmage in 9 out of his 15 games, and he's cracked 150 in 4 out of his 15, so it's definitely not out of the realm that we could be seeing a 90 overall card from Ezekiel Elliott. If he gets a 90 overall, that would be absolutely crazy, especially considering the impact on the market that this would have. But I'm predicting it's going to be an 87 overall. So if you guys want an insane Zeke card for pretty much nothing, make sure to complete the set as soon as you can. Now, guys, next week, we already know who the player ups are going to be. I don't know how they found this information, but next week, there's going to be an Aqib Talib, plus 3 overall for every team pass defended. So every single pass that the Broncos defend as a team unit, he's going to get plus 3 overall. And the last 4 games, they've averaged 5.5 passes defense. So he would actually get a 90 overall, and safeties are very valuable as they are, so that's going to be a crazy card. Alex Mack, +3 overall for every 80 team passing yards. The Falcons center, and this is a very similar card to the Doug Free we saw a little while back, every 80 team passing yards. The Saints, they're playing the Saints next week as well, and the Saints, obviously, I've talked about their defense can be kind of suspect at times, considering they let up over 40 points last week in a crazy shootout game. If you guys didn't watch that, an elite's possible if the Saints kind of keep it close, and a 90 overall. I mean, you never know, depending on how Matt Ryan does. He recently did get selected to the Pro Bowl. Depending on how he does, we could see a 90 overall Alex Mack as well. And lastly, Russell Wilson, +3 overall for every offensive touchdown. This is a little bit of a stretch. The Seahawks have not been scoring at will as they have in past years, so they haven't even scored 5 or more offensive touchdowns this year. Their nearest was 4. They've done that 3 times. So we may be seeing an 87 Russell Wilson, but let's think more realistically, maybe an 84 or even an 81, depending on how good they do in that game. Now, guys, that's some pretty interesting information. I can't wait for next week's player ups, and this week's player ups are just as good, guys. Some crazy cards this week, but the most interesting information that I found is from a guy. His YouTube channel is Monty Wrecking Ball 28 Mobile Gaming. I'll leave his link down in the description. I was just looking on some Madden forums, guys, and I came across this crazy clip that I just want to show you guys. It's a picture from the EA Twitter, I'm pretty sure, combined with another picture that he found online, and you guys can look for yourselves. This is some crazy stuff that this guy's found out. Take a look at this. The silhouette from EA perfectly combines with the in-game shot of Brett Favre. If this doesn't confirm it, guys, I don't know what will. Only time will tell if the Brett Favre does actually come into the game. When I first saw that, I could not believe my eyes, so we'll have to see if he does actually come to the game. If he does, guys, I will be so excited. First of all, I sold off my Derek Carr Blitz Edition. Really nice investment there. I made it set for around 1.3 million coins. You guys can watch that video. It was a while back if you haven't already. And I sold him off for 3 million coins in anticipation of this Brett Favre. Even if the Brett Favre doesn't come out, I still don't mind at all because the Derek Carr's price is only going to go down over time. There's bound to be more good quarterbacks, especially even promo quarterbacks with boosts. So his price will definitely be going down. In addition to that, guys, I've also found the Week 15 football outsiders are going to be Drew Brees, Chris Boswell, David Irving, Jake Matthews, and Logan Ryan. I'm really excited for the Drew Brees, seeing as he was snubbed from the Pro Bowl this year. That really annoyed me, considering Drew Brees is my favorite player in the entire NFL. So I'd like to see him getting at least a 94 overall card there. In addition to that, guys, as you may or may not know, considering if you play console or not, there was a 95 Randy Moss card released, Ultimate Freeze Edition, and no one knows if this is coming to mobile yet. Most likely tomorrow. The packs are resetting. There's going to be new Christmas packs in the store. Maybe Ultimate Freeze packs, probably going to cost about 100,000 coins. And in those packs, guys, we're going to be seeing a 94, most likely, overall Rob Gronkowski middle linebacker, like I talked about in my leaks video, guys. That was all true stuff. Rob Gronkowski at middle linebacker, really cool card. Only problem is, guys, I have no reason to add him to my team. Considering I have Brian Urlacher right now, and I will be getting the Luke Kuechly, I don't see really the Brian Urlacher and Kuechly not playing due to a Rob Gronkowski. It's a pretty fun card to play with, but it won't have boosts and not really a place on many of these higher Madden overall players' teams. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, guys, subscribe for more videos like this. Guys, get ready for some of the craziest content we're going to be seeing in a while. Go make those player ups. They're going to be insane, guys. Brace some ankles, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.